Hey guys, so yeah, this is filmed on the same day the first one went up. Yeah, this one's about relationships, and I just want to say, um, let's get into this. This isn't about anybody specific. This is just an advice video because I feel like I haven't done an advice video in a while. So I was like, my gift to you is an advice video. So here you go, advice video. Starting off, I've already filmed this before, so, but anyway, relationships are a very broad thing, but you have to be present in those relationships. You gotta remember, relationships are a two-way streak, and, I've been on both sides of that streak, where I don't feel like communicating with anybody, and I feel like I don't want to continue the relationship, and you gotta push past whatever's going on with that person, or yourself, and you have to make that relationship work. And for those on the other side that I've also been a part of, where you're like, oh, it's not worth keeping up a relationship with this person anymore. You gotta step back. You gotta understand that they don't exactly know what's going on either. You gotta give them some space, and I promise you it'll all work out. Or I can't promise something like that. But you gotta give them some space about it. You just kinda have to, because they'll figure it out. And you have to love them. You have to let them know that they are loved, and you have to let them know you are there for them no matter what. If they're going through a moment where they feel like they aren't worth it and they feel like they're depressed, you need to be there for them and love on them, because it's like the best medicine ever. And you gotta, if it's getting too far where you feel like you can't do anything about it, about the relationship, let them come to you first, because I promise you, I gotta stop saying I promise you, but it'll work itself out. Yeah. So that's like technically the overview of relationships with friends. If you guys want me to do 3 separate videos on advice about relationships with friends, advice on relationships with parents and significant other, go ahead and I will do those videos for you. And if you don't, I probably will anyway. What else did I want to say? Okay. Also, with going back into the friend relationship thing, you gotta forgive them if they do something wrong, because not everybody's like you, so not everybody has their mindset like you, so you gotta forgive. Okay. Going into relationships with a significant other. I have never dated before, but I feel like if you're 15 and under, you should wait, because you're still finding yourself, and you don't want to go into a relationship leading a lie, because the lie's just going to catch up, and you're going to forget who you are, and you're going to forget what you like and what your interests are, because you're so into pleasing that person. And I'm telling you, it's that person's going to find out, and it's not going to end very pretty. I've never dated though, so I really wouldn't know. You can ask some of my friends if you guys want me to do that. So that was the really quick overview with relationships with a significant other. With parents, you got to communicate with your parent, even though they piss you off, or you piss them off, or you get in this huge fight and you feel like, oh, can't do anything, I'm going to step back, not talk to them anymore. That's not the answer. You have to push through, because in the end, whether you believe it or not, they still love you, and they still care about you. I know personally it's kind of, I struggled with this when I was younger about being adopted. If you guys didn't know, no, I am adopted. And I struggled with the fact my mom didn't love me. If she loved me, she wouldn't have given me up. But thinking back on that, if she hadn't given me up, I don't know where I would be right now. I definitely would not be sitting here, like, giving you guys a video on relationships. So, with parents, you gotta love them, and they love you. Even though my mom, she gave me this quote, and it's the quote where it goes, I still love you, even though I may not like you right now. They still love you. So you gotta communicate with them. And I know for some kids it's really hard. I know. Yeah. You gotta communicate. Relationships are all about communicating and loving one another and giving them space. And with parents, you feel like they're trying to trap you. But think about it. When you're older and you look back on the life and the things that they didn't let you do, you're going to thank them for that. Because I don't know how many times I've wanted to do something and then I've not done it because my mom's like, oh, you can't do that. And thinking back on that, I see the consequences of what would have happened, and I see what would've, what other people, their consequence is. So yeah, I can go in depth with these videos if you guys want me to, but this is like a very generic overview. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Woo, give me a thumbs up. I'm just kidding. I'm so lame, so lame. But yep. If you guys want a more like specific thing for those 3 types of relationships, I will go ahead and give that to you guys. And go ahead and have an amazing day. If you guys ever need any advice or just want to come to me and talk to me about personal problems or something, I am a closed book. I will not, well, that doesn't make sense. I will not share any of it. It's just between you and I'm here for you guys. And if you're going through like a super rough time, I'm here. Come talk to me. I'm happy to give you my advice, and here's a huge hug. Yay, I love hugs. Okay. It does get better with your relationships, guys. I promise you. It does. And sometimes you gotta lose some people to find better relationships and make yourself happy. Oh wow, I was like, oh, I'm gonna end this video, and now I'm not. Also, one of my awesome friends, Mia, she gave me this, and she goes, I'm paraphrasing a lot actually, and Mia was like, you have to do what makes you happy. So if that person's dragging you down, don't just ditch them, just you gotta do what makes you happy. And I don't mean like kill people, because that's what makes you happy. You need some therapy, just saying. But do what makes you happy. So thank you, Mia, for all of that. Thank you guys for watching this video. Have an amazing night, day, weekend, weekday. Anyway, that's it for the video, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.